Oh, hi. No, I knew I was recording. I don't know why I tried to do that. Anyway, so as you can tell, I'm in my room. The vacation's over. It's been a crazy week, and it's hard to believe it was only a week because, like, even the day in and day out. Now, I don't know the logistics. I don't know if we were there in total for a week or if that's just kind of the days we were at a hotel, not including driving, because we were driving for 3 days because we got up at like 5 a.m. this morning in Colorado and drove all the way back home the whole day. And I honestly, that was fine with me. But when we were driving there, we took 2 days, so that was 3 days of driving. But I think because we left on a Saturday and we got there on a Friday, so it was about a week. But God, I'm not tired, but I'm just like beat. I'm just like, I gotta yawn. I think I forced it upon myself, but it's crazy because like, and I didn't get a lot of vlogs. And I've noticed. I'm gonna address this now because I was thinking about addressing it and I didn't. My videos, the past two or three, four vlogs I've done, the audio has been either behind or ahead of what I'm like saying. So like, as I'm saying this right now, my phone's either repeating what I was saying a few seconds ago, or like it's basically, I think the audio is behind itself. So I think what's happening is, as I'm saying this, my mouth is moving like I'm talking like I am, but the audio is from a couple seconds ago. And I think I have a fix to that. So normally I upload my videos over data, like cellular data, just because it takes less time. And my Wi-Fi is pretty bad. But I think it's better to do that on upload them on Wi-Fi because I think it doesn't make that issue. And I haven't tried it, and I don't know if that fixes anything. It could be a YouTube thing. I've noticed that streaming has been delayed. Like I was watching streamers earlier, and they all were having voice delays at the beginning. Now, not through the whole thing, but I honestly don't know how to fix it. But I also noticed before I watched this, we got a new subscriber, and it didn't give me a notification, which means the privacy settings are on a certain setting. I have no clue. But welcome if you're watching this. You have either made the best or worst decision of your life. This is basically like an investment. You invest your time, and hopefully I will return that to you in the form of cheesy entertainment. Speaking of cheesy entertainment, uh, I am pre-ordering, like, in 30 minutes, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom, the premium edition. I wanted to get the King's edition, but I think that's only in Europe or something. I literally couldn't find it anywhere. And then there was the collector's edition, which is $200, which I can't afford. So I have to get the next best thing, which is the premium edition. I am getting it on PS4, and the reason for this is I don't know how long it's going to be until I wind up getting my mic fixed, and I don't want it on my computer because the Wi-Fi, it would take so long to install it, um, and I can't get a digital copy, I don't think, and if I got a digital copy, I'd have to install it, and that's for the computer, and I'm pre-ordering a physical PS4 copy. I will be doing an unboxing, by the way. So we have Amazon Prime, so luckily, it comes out on March 23rd, so it'll be shipped by, like, the 25th, which is great, and I can do unboxing and stuff on that. And yeah, so I won't do gameplay because what I'll do is if I get the mic fixed and you guys are like commenting like we really want to see Ni no Kuni 2 and such, I'll get it on my computer. But that is like it's expensive. It's the premium edition 60 or $80, and the premium or the original edition's 60. Compared to the first game, which was $30, it's ridiculous. But then I got it like after it was like 2 years of being out, so 2 3 years. So, anyways. I had a point. Where was I going with this? Oh, yes. So, the reason why I didn't upload much on the vacation is there wasn't a lot going on. So I had the first video, which is when we got there. The second video, I think when we switched rooms. The third video was the history quiz, which I actually thought was kind of funny. It got a little out of hand. We had to record it a few times because Kyle was being a little odd and inappropriate at the beginning. And, you know, I say my channel's PG, but it's really not. Like, you know, I curse, but, like, it was bad stuff. Like, really bad. So, is my window open? No, it's not. Okay. It's hard to tell because I have, so if you look, I've got like blinds, but the line at the bottom of the blind looks exactly like the bottom of the window. So it looks like the window's open, but I can't actually tell. And it's so cold inside and outside of my house that I can't tell the difference. Anyways, oh, I guess I'll talk about this as well, just to get it, kind of get it out there. So I got my Fortnite mobile stuff. I don't have any codes. I gave those away to friends of mine. Uh, but I might get more codes, and if so, I might just do like a giveaway for codes. I don't know how I would do that, because I can't just put it in the comment section, because then anyone could take it. Um, I could email them to you, but then you risk having your email out there, and I don't want my email out there, and so I don't really know what to do with that. I mean, I do have a YouTube email, so I honestly could just do that. In fact, I might. But the problem is my YouTube email is my personal Gmail, so it's like, I mean, I don't know. I'll figure it out, but that I don't know how that works with the friend codes. I don't know if they give them out constantly, or it's like you get your 3 codes and then that's it, and they move on to the next person. I don't know. But in terms of the gameplay of Fortnite Mobile, I'm impressed by how well it runs, but given the track record of Epic and how good, like, what is that? Oh, hold on. Oh, my case is just, like, ripping apart. Okay. But given their track record of how good it, like, streamlining and efficiency in terms of their computer and console game, or games, because they have other games as well, it was a little underwhelming because I was playing it and I'm like, my internet's not that good, but I was at the hotel, so it was better, kind of. And, I'm like, okay, this is fine. And then I got into the building. And so I'm like, I'm trying to build, I'm like, okay, this is not gonna work. I can't build. Like, it. Because normally, the easiest way to survive is, get into the storm and start building, at least from what I've seen. I don't play it that much, but, like, I've seen it, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm trying to build, the build, so you put the 4 walls down and then the staircase, and then you keep doing that, and that's kind of like the main base thing that most people do. And that takes a long time to do on mobile. Like, it doesn't take me any time at all to do it on console or even computer, given my internet up here, which is awful. But I'm trying to build that thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm literally more vulnerable than a puppy in the middle of the woods. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Puppy on, like, a sidewalk or, like, in the middle of the road. Like, I'm completely just open right now while I'm turning around at 0.5 miles an hour trying to, like, okay, place that, place that. Like, and it's ridiculous. It takes a long time, and it's difficult to jump while you're building, like stairs and such, so you get caught under them. The editing of the building's a little odd to me in terms of, like, check, like, you're done, you press the button again to edit, and then you've got the scopes, and, like, when you normally you'd hold right trigger or left trigger down or right click depending on what you're on or whatever, and it kind of zooms in a little bit, or if you're on a scope it activates the scope. That's, like, impossible on here because it's a separate button, and so you press it and it stays in that mode, but you have to remember to press it again because normally you're just like hold it down and then release, but you can't do that on here. So you wind up getting into this habit, and so when you go back on the console, which I don't because I don't really play Fortnite in general, but I signed up for it because I was interested, and I'm trying to get into Fortnite, but I'm having a really hard time getting into it. um but so, like, what'll happen is, so you're trying to scope someone, and the problem is you press the button down and you hit them, but if you have to reload, so you have a sniper, you're like, why isn't it reloading? Why isn't it backing out? Because you're used to it. And I mean, obviously it's a mobile game, and they can't do anything about that. I don't think, without having it as optimized as it is, and that's fine. But I think you really need to be adaptable to play it, and I'm not. Like, for me, it's not too bad because I don't really play Fortnite in general, so I don't have any habits. God, am I really that tired? Apparently my body's telling me, you're tired. You are not awake. You are tired. But I'm really not. It's like 8 o'clock. Wait, daylight savings. I think it's probably like 8:30. I don't know. But anyway, so I just had a really hard time getting into it. I played a few matches. I got like 1 or 2 kills every game, which for me is like winning a game. Like if I can get a kill, I'm doing pretty good. Um, and then I played a match and it was really laggy. And with most games, if you lag, it just kind of throws you back a little bit. But with Fortnite, the lag is the worst because you're never supposed to stop moving, supposedly. And so like you're moving around just to avoid getting hit. But the problem is you're lagging in like every direction, so you're like zigzagging everywhere. And I remember because if you have like you have a base and you have like a flat bit on top, you're like walking back and forth trying to snipe someone. If you glitch forward and you fall all the way down, you could die. And it's just lag when you're playing Fortnite is the worst compared to any other game's lag, like because it's just so like 180 direction, like you're supposed to constantly be like turning around and looking up, down, so I guess 360 motion, but like it's ridiculous. And the lag, and I'm not dogging Epic or anything. I actually really like what they've done with Fortnite. I do keep like an eye on like the updates and stuff, and I watch a lot of streamers who do Fortnite, and I enjoy watching it, but it's something that I really just don't want to play, mainly because of the if I get scared, that is when I'm good at something. So, like, if I'm playing, what's another Fortnite-esque game, like a shooter game, Overwatch, and someone comes around a corner and I'm, like, talking to myself or whatever, like, thinking out loud, and they come around a corner, I get, like, a little spooked, and so I'll wind up killing them because that's, like, that adrenaline, and so, like, I'm only good at Fortnite if I'm, like, scared out of my mind that I'm about to get shot. Like, the anxiety of it makes me better at it. Um, and that I don't know, but anyway, this video's gone on for 12 minutes. Another yawn. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Oh god. I'm getting like water-eyed. Water-eyed? I teared up. I don't know why that happens when you yawn and your eyes start to water, but anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, but so yeah, unboxing videos, the next video that I'm planning on doing. Other stuff might be as well. Also, my brother, before I started recording, he came in and he's like, oh, the Ni no Kuni 2, does that have multiple saves? And I'm like, if you want to play a game that is like the most sacred thing in the world to me, because I'll tell you, the Ni no Kuni franchise, and I get it's like a Japanese JRPG, whatever, I guess that's what JRPG means, and people are like, oh, it's anime, and I'm like, when I think of anime, I don't think of Ni no Kuni. I'm sorry, you might know what I'm thinking about, but I don't think about that. That is like, honestly, it's the first one literally, like, if you get the reference, by the way, let me know. Like, it took a piece of my heart and replaced it with, like, a piece of the game. Like, it was like, give heart, take heart, if you know that from the game as well. But it was a great game, and I'm hoping that they took and they keep aspect, because it's placed in a time before it. So I'm hoping that, like, the Wizard King, or whatever it was called, that sounds really tacky. I hope that there's some revenance or relevance to him in there, and some other things that were talked about as the past in the first game, because the first game is actually the second game. It's literally Star Wars. But I'm really looking forward to playing it. And he's like, can I play it? And I'm like, if you want to play that game, you better beat the first one. Then I'm like, oh, but wait a minute, because if the first one is actually after the second one, you can... I'm like, so I came up with my decision, I'm like, okay, you can play that game when I want you to, because if I'm playing it 24/7, so if I'm done playing it, you can. And you will play the first game afterwards, or I will literally murder you, because, yeah. And so he just walked out. I'm not sure if that's agreeing with me or not. I would assume it's not agreeing, because, normally someone walks out and they're like, okay, back away very slowly, he senses movement. Then they're probably not agreeing with you. And I just realized now how I'm holding my phone. So I'm holding my phone literally with 2 fingers against my bed. So it's like where the charging port is, I'm holding it like that. The phone's like resting on top of it, and then it's just leaning against the back of my bed. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this video here. I'll make a playlist at some point for all the update videos. Although this isn't really an update video. It's almost like a mini trivia. That's what I'll call it. Mini trivia. Is that clickbait? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so I'll see you all in the next one, which, as far as I know, will be the Ni no Kuni 2 unboxing video. Hopefully on March 25th, around there. I don't know. I mean, I get a discount for Prime, so it's like $65. It's like a couple dollars off. I hope it has Prime shipping. I might not even know that until it actually comes out, which isn't for like a week and a half. Anyways, I thank you all very much for watching. Shout out to the new subscriber. I don't know your name because of your privacy settings, but leave a comment if you want to let me know that you're there. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.